got the opportunity to watch her rise as a star. All through Student of the Year, she was so focused that it was hard to believe she was just 19. She's a sweet bundle of contradictions. She can go from being young and giggly to serene and wise beyond her years. Teen heartthrob, director's dream, everyone's sweetheart, and my personal favorite, Alia Bhatt. So we are here, Alia. Finally
Yeah.
chatting about things that I've been meaning to ask you but have not had the chance to, and
You had the chance to. Throughout student, you had the chance to, but you never spoke to me because you thought I was a child. And you are part of many of those people.
yeah. No, but I still do think of you as a child because
I'm 21 now, Niranjan.
Yeah, but I'm 45, Alia.
No, but it's just a number. It's just a number.
Yeah, it's just a number. What I really noticed right now when you walked was how comfortably you walked in your heels. It was so traumatic for you initially when the shooting began and the...
With heels, without heels, it was still traumatic. When it came to me walking, I was constantly falling down.
Yeah.
I was constantly hurting people and hurting myself. And if I wouldn't fall, people would feel that something's wrong. Alia needs to fall and then everything will be okay.
But have you been like that since childhood? I know that you're slightly accident prone.
You know, actually, I realized it recently only when I started working that I walk strangely, and I noticed that a long time ago when I was doing ballet once. I used to do ballet classes when I was young, and my ballet teacher told me that you walk with your feet like this. Like I don't walk like this. My feet like turn inwards. So I was like, whatever. I was maybe I'm special or something. So then I realized I'm flat-footed and everything. But then my real issue started happening when I started walking in heels, and I never used to walk in heels before that. And while looking good and while having the posture and while having arching your back and looking sexy and everything, it was just like a nightmare for me at that time.
But considering, Alia, that your dream from the age of 4 was to become an actress, how come you never practiced wearing heels?
I never thought heels was a big part of me being an actress, and I never thought I was short. I always thought I was a tall girl. Because in school I was always tall. I was always at the top of the end, the line. Now when you would walk in a line, I was always in the last height. It's height order, right? So I was always like the third last or something. So I always thought I was tall. Obviously, I realized that I'm not growing enough. But I never thought I would have to wear 6-inch, 5-inch heels. I never thought heels were a part of filmmaking at all.
So when you did get a call from Karan Johar's office, or when Karan called, I don't know whether he called your mom or he called you.
He called my mom.
He called and said that you're sort of on. What was your reaction? Like,
Actually, I didn't know until after I did give my audition. Karan called my mom and he said that because as I told you, I was a heavy child. He said that we liked the audition, but we want to do a photo shoot, and for that she needs to lose a little weight. So Karan was very sweet about it. And he must have not actually been polite. My mom said it to me very nicely, saying you have to do something.
No, he must have been very polite. He's very polite to people till he gets to know them.
Yeah. No. So then he put me onto a trainer. I lost weight and we did a photo shoot. And I remember during the photo shoot that I was still thinking, okay, this is my another test. I was shooting with the boys. I was shooting with Varun and Sid. And by that time, he had obviously already told my mother that she's on for the film. And at that time, I didn't know he was directing the film. Because initially he told me that he's going to make somebody else direct it. I still didn't know he was directing the film. So my mom decided to tell me after the photo shoot. Got over in the car, she told me. So after when I was leaving, I went to say bye to Karan and he got me this big giant cupcake because I had been dieting all that time. And I said, thank you, I had a lot of fun. And he said, a lot more fun is going to come up.
I think in your family, the only one who'd had that kind of experience, apart from your mother to an extent, was Pooja. So who was it that you turned to actually the most to share things with?
I'm very secretive person that way. I don't share too much. And I also feel like I like keeping things to myself because I feel like then they belong to me more. So honestly, I didn't discuss anything. The whole time when I was shooting for Student, and obviously it was a very strange experience for me. I didn't know what was happening. I still till today don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. How am I here today? I still don't know. But that whole experience was mine. And I didn't talk to anybody. The only time where I asked for not help, it was more of like I was having a panic attack. Basically, right before we were going to start shooting for Radha, the first schedule, about 4 days before, I was palpitating and strangely, I would never do this, but I called up my father. I don't know why, and I would never call my father up for anything, but I called him up, and he, being my father, said, come to the office right now. So I went to the office, and he put me in the spot. He made me stand in the middle of the room and talk about my feelings, of what's going through my head. And I said, you know, what kind of father does this to his daughter? And Imi was sitting over there, Imran, there was some other, Mohit was in the room, I think, and there were some people, they were having a meeting. And he made me stand in the middle of the room. He said, now just talk about what you're feeling. And I started talking, and I was like, obviously tears were coming out, and I was feeling very humiliated / nervous, but it was also a very like
cathartic experience.
Yeah, it was a very, I felt much lighter. And I remember Amy telling me that you're going to feel like this before every film, and you're going to feel like this before every shot. It's just going to get more and more, and you're going to get more and more nervous, which is a good thing.
And didn't that frighten you? Because you're very young.
I was very scared, but I don't know, once I got onto set, I remember obviously all three of us were so nervous, and I remember Karan, to break the ice, and the first shot, you remember, right?
Yes, I remember the first shot of Radha.
Basically the first shot. The first shot was not a part of the film. It was just supposed to be.
Yes, correct. Just the three of us turning in 48 frames, so that just to make it all come.
Yash G was there, and Yash G called action, and I remember we turned a few of us, and the camera.
There was just a shot
and
taken.
And I remember we were supposed to smile into camera, and Varun was doing one whole rehearsal before. I said, this is not going to be there. We are just doing it to break the ice. But he was going, no, Harsha, smile. And all. He was like practicing his smile at the back.
No, I know you guys were all very, very nervous. Coming back to your dad, I wanted to ask you that he has a very strong and a very, very individualistic opinion about the film business. The moment you have an illusion, he dashes it. How did you deal with that? Because obviously you were somebody who was keeping a lot of stuff within yourself, not talking about it. And here was someone who's such an important figure in your life who's telling you how this business is cruel, or that the pitfalls of this business, or the pitfalls of wanting success. How did you deal with that entire situation?
His whole thing was that my focus has to always be there, because it is very easy to get lost and start believing in the image that people put out there, you know, that I'm this and I'm doing somebody a favor by being who I am. No matter how talented I am, or no matter how focused I am, it'll get the better of me one day and nobody's going to want to work with me. And that's my biggest fear. I'll make sure that doesn't happen, because I don't want to be the reason my career falls. I know there's going to be a end point when I'm some age, random age, and people are not going to want to see me anymore. That's fine. As long as it burns out, it's fine. But overnight, if people just don't want to work with me anymore, that's my fault, and that I'm not okay with.
But there must be a lot of things that are on a day-to-day level also, where you make a decision where your father probably doesn't agree with it, like the choice of films.
No, he doesn't get into any of that.
So you don't discuss it at all?
I discuss with my mom, and Shine, but like it's more of like telling than asking. If I'm confused ever about a film, the person I'll go to is Karan, because I feel like he is my mentor, and he is somebody who understands my.
And he probably has the right amount of distance from you as well, because he's not family and.
Yeah, and I feel like I trust him the most when it comes to these things. But my dad completely stays out of it. He watches my films like a film.
Coming to Highway, how did you approach it? Because you're way too young to have played such a complex character in terms of having led the kind of life that the central character in the film has led. What did you really draw from?
It's the way he would speak to me. It's the way he would describe it.
Like how? Like give me an example of.
Like he would tell me that Alia, whatever if she's feeling anger, it's anger. If she's feeling happiness, it's happiness. It's out there. And that is something that I feel everybody eventually wants to do. You want to express yourself to the fullest, no matter what happens, no matter how closed you are as a person. You want that one moment where you can laugh the way you want to laugh. You want to cry the way you want to cry. And I had that opportunity to do it. So the minute I started doing that, I became like another human being. You know, I actually feel really stupid and sad about the fact that I came close to being such a happy, free spirit person, and I've gone back inside.
But why did you feel the need to go back?
I didn't feel it, it just happened. It just happened to me. I was like, what? Why am I like this? I'm back to being normal.
You have a tendency of just zoning out. I remember many times during Student of the Year pointing it
Yeah,
out.
you would tell me. I remember during one like scenes and all when Karan would be talking to Varun and Sid and all, and I would have taken a flight.
Flight,
and I was like,
Alia,
you're
Alia
not
has left
here.
the room.
Yeah, she's left the building. Come back. But I do that often, and I think it's the best thing to do in life.
So that you can zone out and then cut off.
Completely, because there are many times I'm not understanding what people are saying. Like random people who are meeting who are talking to me, and I'm like, okay. So instead of being disturbed by that not understanding situation, I take a flight. And I'm hearing voices, and I come back and say, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but how do you do that? Like, how do you sharply edit and come back to the right place when you have to come
I'm
back?
not got caught yet, but one day I will get caught very badly. People who know me very well know that I'm not in the building.
Yeah.
So you can probably tell that, okay, Alia, you're not listening.
Oh, many
to
times at a party also, when I'm
Remember-
looking at you from far, I'm like, this person is speaking so
Don't you
animated.
remember that day only on the terrace where you were having
Yes.
a conversation? You're like, I don't know why I'm giving you all this information. You're clearly not interested because I'm looking at you with my ears actually somewhere else. I was not listening to anything that you were saying about that particular person.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. Can you cook?
Not at all. I can't cook. I can't drive. Yeah. Those two basic things that you're supposed to know, I don't know. I know how to make a sandwich and I know how to make dip.
You know how to make dip?
Yeah.
And you've never actually had the urge to cook also?
I do, actually, after I read Eat, Pray, Love, I wanted to go to Italy and I wanted to learn how to cook. You have these dreams that you want to learn the 5 basic things, but I've just never gotten to do it. But I will do it.
What are the 5 basic things?
Like, you want to learn how to make one good pasta. You want to know how to make, like, I don't even know how to make Maggi. I don't know how to work that gas. I don't know what it's supposed to do. It's very confusing. Although I did take cooking classes in school now that I think of it.
In the recent times, I think it was the first time for you where, you were a butt of a lot of ridicule and people laughed at the answer you gave on a chat show.
I laugh at myself.
So it doesn't bother you
No.
that, how do you cut yourself off from
But now I've given a
because
stupid
it's just
answer.
going on and on and on.
Yeah, but now everywhere I go now, I'm only asked the same question. Politics के बारे में आलिया कुछ बताइए. Like I'm like literally okay. It was a mistake. Please let it. And it was okay. Fine. I've tired of defending myself that I knew the answer, but I'm not going to go on about it. I accept my mistake and I openly say that okay, I don't know anything, but it's fine. I'm sure nobody knows. I mean, literally, why would you have to know every minister who's doing what, all the names? You don't know everything, but now I know, which is a good thing. So maybe I needed that like little shake that okay, Alia, you need to be more aware.
I've been meaning to ask you this. Who are you dating right now?
I really don't know. No one.
No one. Because one keeps hearing about stories.
I've been single since 3 years.
Really? And you want me to believe that?
I want everybody else to believe that. You know the true story.
You've been linked up with your first co-star Varun.
Yeah.
Then you were linked up with
My second co-star.
co-star who was Arjun.
Then I was linked again with Varun.
Varun, yeah. So where are these link ups coming from?
I don't know, I don't know.
At your age, it's very difficult not to be, if you are normal, not to be attracted to a good-looking
No.
co-star with whom you're doing intimate scenes. Like, for instance, Arjun has very categorically said in the interview that he really thoroughly enjoyed kissing you in two states. And
see, firstly, when we're doing those intimate scenes, it's not at all pleasurable. How can you feel anything? Imagine you're having an intimate moment with your boyfriend and somebody's telling you how to do it. Like, just imagine it. So obviously, it's not at all pleasurable. But
somewhere there is an element of reality, because otherwise how would the chemistry translate? There must be a part of it that's real, or you have to retain it.
In fact, I think that all those, whatever chemistry that was generated between me and Arjun when those kissing scenes were happening, we didn't even know each other. So, and I think a lot of it comes out of that that little awkwardness, you don't know a person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know a person, and then so that little like spark or whatever. Obviously, yeah, eventually two good looking people are going to be attracted to each other. But at the end of the day, you're here to get the scene correct.
But you don't feel the need at all to act upon that attraction or to take it forward, even if it is temporarily. I mean,
see, I must have taken it forward, I must have not taken it forward. Whatever it is, I don't want to tell anybody about it. It's
Yeah.
what it's
Your-
like I said.
your
I like
secret.
keep things to myself because it's mine. So I keep it to myself. When I am very, very sure, when I'm in a steady, because dude, I know if I'm a very sensitive person, and if I have a breakup, if I break up with my boyfriend, and people are going to be putting it all over out there, you know, that no longer together. Now this one is seeing that one. I'll die. It's very painful to see that happening, and I that's what I'm most worried about. The little mystery element should be there. You can't know everything about a person. It becomes very boring. Whatever it is, it's my job to constantly deny any kind of rumors.
So you're not going to tell me whether it's true or not true.
No, never. And I say it loudly. Openly I say I'm going to lie to you. Why are you asking me? I may lie, I may be honest, whatever. But you're never going to get the right answer out of me.
So you said that Karan Johar also gives you a lot of advice on your love life. Has it really worked? I want to know that.
Yeah, it has.
Does he advise you a lot actually?
No, not. I mean, it's not like it's like a class or something. And this is how you're supposed to deal with them. It's not that. It's only when I've really been in a fix or something that I can talk to Karan, because I mean, I don't particularly call him up saying, Karan, what? It's just almost like when we meet and we start talking and I say, Karan, you know, whatever. I tell him the whole thing.
How important is it to have your father's approval for the boyfriends that you have?
Yeah, of course, it's very important. He is the most jealous father of boyfriends in the world. Like my sister's boyfriend, if he gets her he got like an iPad or like a PSC, I can buy you 2. I can buy you 5 and all. Like he's very competitive, and his heart breaks when me or my sister would spend more time with our boyfriend or whatever than him. You know, I would go for dinner. Why am I not there? That kind of a thing. So of course, it is very, very important to get his approval and my mother's approval. My mother is more easily like, hello, how are you guys? My father is still a father at the end of the day.
So he grills them.
I mean,
he likes intimidating.
He likes that process of getting to know. So he likes not intimidating, but he likes that time when the boy is put in the spotlight. Whether it's for my sister or for me or for anybody, he likes putting the person in the spotlight. Like he likes that, oh, so you know, you have to please me sort of a thing. He's very he's a big attention seeker.
Do you think you'd be able to handle a relationship with an actor? Or do you have that, like most people have, most actors have this thing about not being involved with other actors because they feel too self-obsessed human beings can't be in the same space?
Maybe, but no, I don't think. I think an actor, see, at the end of the day, when you're with the person, you're not with them because they're an actor or they're a lawyer or whatever, you're with them.
No, but a part of a self-obsessed profession like that creeps into your personal life, right? Doesn't it? I mean, don't you see that after you become an actor, there are certain parts of your acting life that have automatically, unconsciously creeped into your real life as well?
I agree, but I feel I'd like to believe that not all actors are very oriented and self-obsessed, and even
have you met one who isn't?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, and who's that? I want to know.
Arjun is not at all self-obsessed. He doesn't even look at the mirror. He's very
interesting.
So that's what I'm saying. There are people who are not self-obsessed at all. And I'd like to believe that is not such a big problem because I am self-obsessed. So I think if people can handle me for being self-obsessed, it's okay. I like to believe it's okay. I want to believe rather.
Another thing about you that I've heard which was really weird was that you're scared of plants.
Yeah, how do you know?
I found that out about
No, it's not plants really. It's those long, creepy, like those long plants.
The
long
creepers
ones.
or the ones that...
No, the long ones. Like क्या बोलते हैं उसको? That the heroine runs na in the...
Oh, those ones.
Yeah.
Those oak trees. Actually, the huge trees you're talking about.
Basically wheat.
Ah, the fields.
Yeah,
the wheat fields and the mustard fields.
That is what scares me because I feel like something is crawling up.
So what would happen if you had to shoot in a field?
I did for highway.
Ah, yeah.
I had to run through. I was so petrified. It was
so
not
where does that phobia come from? Like
I have no idea.
And you're not scared of insects or anything?
No, I am. I'm very cockroaches and this and that. I'm very scared of it. It creeps me out. And even the creepy crawly creeps me out.
Okay. And plants, which is really strange.
It's very strange. Even nobody understood
I have never heard of anyone being scared of plants.
It's not plants. Also, it's even when I used to play in my garden and all these weird type plants, I would get all strange rashes. So it's since then, I think that plants and me don't really go well together. Like there's the long, creepy ones that poke you. It's true. I'm making it up.
No, you're not making it up. It's too bizarre to be made up. It has to be real.
It's too bizarre. Are you telling me that I have a problem?
No, I don't think so. I've never heard this problem. Like I met somebody who told me that their nose hurts. I've never heard anyone say that, my nose is hurting. So.
If somebody's punched you, obviously your nose is
Yeah, but you never say like, no, it was not like a punch or anything. It was just like, I don't know why, but my nose is hurting. Who says your nose is hurting?
Oh shit, that's so bizarre. I just thought of it. Your nose cannot hurt technically. Yeah.
Okay, I told you that you need to get something like a special souvenir
Yes.
for us, which we'll then sell on olx.in, and the proceeds of which will go to charity. Have you got something for us today?
Yes. I have got you a copy of Two States. It's I was gonna get my old copy, but then I thought that I'll get you the one which I am on, because we did a special launch for the book.
Yeah.
With our poster cover on
Correct.
it. So
That's
is for
really
you.
lovely. So will you sign it for us also?
Yes.
Here. Now we'll sell this on olx.in and the viewers can buy it from there.
Here.
You started off this whole campaign for Humpty, calling it Humphy, where it's a
Yes, it's the
self-taken
first selfie poster.
Yes, it's a selfie
My
poster.
idea.
It was your idea, but I had this idea for my show right from the beginning.
Oh.
So now it's my favorite